Hey, it's Carl. Welcome back to the No Shred Zone. Today we're taking a look at the Enya INSPIRE, brand new guitar from Enya. It is, as you can see on this outline here, HSS. It does have a trem. So yeah, excited to take a look. It's a carbon fiber composite guitar. If you want to see the full review, that'll be coming in a couple months. Right now we're going to unbox it, take a look, do some sound demos. And also, when I did the review of the previous Enya, the Nova Go Sonic, I messed up some things. So we're going to talk about those too. So let's get this box opened. Oh, and another new thing, which I won't demonstrate in this video, but I will demonstrate in the review. They are releasing a wireless foot switch for these guitars, so you can change the onboard effects presets, there's 4 of them, without pressing the button, so while you're playing. So that's pretty cool. We'll take a look at that in the review. All right, so what do we have here? Oh, a USB power brick for charging the onboard battery, which I believe the last guitar didn't come with. Trem arm, truss rod adjustment tool, 2 Allen wrenches, and a USB cable, plus instruction manuals. All right, now last time I chose the purple to pink gradient. This time I also chose a non-standard color. Oh, and do want to point out the cases that they provide are very nice, really nice padding, nice neck support. Can you see that color? Not yet. All right. We've got another purple, but it's like a purple to dark gray, blackish gradient here. Let me remove this. Let me give you a close-up here. The back cavity. Oh, that's interesting. The way they adjust the trem claw is also with like the truss rod tool. So instead of screwing it with like 2 screws, like a lot of these trems have, it's a more of a, first off, simplified, but a unique adjustment there. So that's nice. 25.5-inch scale length. At the 12th fret, the high E, it's 1.5 millimeters. 12th fret, low E, 1.9 millimeters. So I don't know if they listened to, for example, my previous video where the action was a little bit high, but was to their spec. But this is great action. We will check to make sure, of course, but really nice if they hit it right there. Let me take this tag off. And just like the last one, the Enya Nova Go Sonic does have a 0 fret. All right, let's weigh it. 7.3 pounds. All right, let me tune it up and then check the action, check for any high frets, things like that. So, if this is your first time seeing an Enya, it does have an onboard amp, battery, and 4 different presets. And the presets are editable through the app. And I made a mistake in my previous review video with the other Enya guitar that I couldn't edit the pedals in each preset, but you actually can. You just have to swipe up and down on the pedal to turn it on and off. And so that's my mistake. But even if you don't want to use the app and mess with the presets, these presets, like on the last one, they sounded fine. I'm assuming it's similar presets. So anyway, let's check this action. So the QC card, let me check it again. Said it was at 1.5 at the high E and 2 or 1.9 at the low E. I'm getting 2 millimeters at both. So, you know, obviously that might have shifted slightly in shipping, but it's possible that they just, yeah, let me just double check. Yeah, so it's at 2. Not terrible, but I personally will drop it a little lower for when I do the review. But in any case, let's pop in the trim. Oh, it's got a very nice, it's got like a rubber gasket in there. So it pops in smoothly and it doesn't like flop around. So, hey, that's nice. Okay. So, no fret buzz. No fret buzz, 24 frets if I didn't mention as well. And so similar to the last one, they are rounded and there's no fret sprout or sharp frets because of that. They're rounded and they don't come all the way to the end of the fretboard. So yeah, no fret issues, which is always nice. All right, so what I'm gonna do for the sound demo, oh, and by the way, another thing I got wrong previously. So this, although this is like a, let's say a set neck, it isn't all, I don't know if I said it was all one piece, but it's like a chambered body and 2 pieces. So, but anyway, this heel, very smooth, really nicely done. The neck feels great on these guitars. In any case, what I'm gonna do, so on the previous Nova Go Sonic, I mic'd up this speaker for the first impressions sound demo, and then I plugged in for the review sound demo. What I'm gonna do on this one is something I didn't do in that video at all. I'm gonna actually plug in the USB into my computer and record it like that for this. And for the come-in review, of course, I will plug in normally with a guitar cable. But I just want to see how the onboard effects sound when you're recording through USB. So that'll be an interesting little test. I'm going to turn this camera off, get set up, and we'll get to the sounds. All right, I've got it plugged in with the USB here into my computer, and I'm actually not, so there's going to be no post-processing, no EQ, no nothing. I'm recording actually into Audacity, so it's just going to record whatever audio's coming into the computer. If you're recording like a song or something like that, you might want to use an actual DAW, but we're going bare bones just to see what these effects sound like. So I'm going to start with just the clean sound. Oh, let me start my recording first. There we go. I'm going to start with the clean sound. And we are on the humbucker, and this does have also a in and out of phase push-pull. Oh, I'm sorry, from series to parallel. push-pull. So yeah, we're just using a humbucker right now. And it is a 5-way switch. Now we're on humbucker and middle position, but I'm going to give it some dirt. Middle position. Both the single coil. And just the neck pickup. Let's give it some more dirt, go back to the bridge. All right, so it's got like 2 crunch modes and like a delay. Like a more lead mode. So, of course that is all editable, but the defaults are these presets. Very responsive trem. So low E is going out of tune when I use the trem. Really like super dive bomby. Just goes barely flat. Okay, we're back. I needed to charge my battery. So we were messing with the trem. If you do a huge dive bomb, it doesn't go back in tune. It might just need a bit of a setup. We'll see. Talk about that in the full review. So definitely subscribe if you want to see that. But if you just do, you know, the standard kind of you know, these aren't dive bomb type trems. If you just do, you know, that type of thing, just some, it's a little bit of vibrato action, it stays in tune. So it's not like an issue there really, because you're not going to be dive bombing with a trem like this. But neither here nor there. Thanks to Enya for sending this guitar out. Of course, again, subscribe if you want the full review. So far, it feels nice. Neck feels nice, nice and smooth. I dig this color, this purple to kind of dark gray gradient. And yeah, carbon fiber composite. So theoretically or hypothetically, it should have less issues with temperature changes, things like that. Onboard speaker, honestly, it sounds good. Again, it's a small speaker. It's not going to sound phenomenal. It's not going to sound like your Marshall stack, but the presets sound good. The standard presets sound good. Of course, I like to mess with them, but neither here nor there. And yeah, the speaker does sound good. So as far as that, a nice little new addition to the Enya line. What else is there to say? I don't think there's that much. All right, I'm going to stop messing with it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.